Dominic Corsi looks just fine and dandy. Let's hope he plays that way. Guys shaking hands out there as Gomes, their big man at 6'5". Again, their front line 6'5", 6'6", 6'5", so not as big, but they're very athletic. He's even got the crimson shoes on, so looking kind of special out there. One of those Californians and all. Bison go from left to right here in the first half. Gomes and Lookout to jump it in the middle, and we are underway, the National Tournament quarterfinals, and the tip right in front of us, Clay Martin has it, and the Bison control the board. Here comes Clay Martin in the front court. Man-to-man defense applied by Westmont College to begin. Hands it off to Corsi on the left wing. Dominique looking inside, now wants to go one-on-one, spins down to the baseline, off glass, missed it, wild shot, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds, off the Bison, it goes over to the Warriors. Dominique had a pretty good position inside, but the shot just didn't fall. Kind of a different angle that he's been approaching in this tournament. Gomes, their big man, brings the ball up the court. He does it all for these guys. Throws it out on the right wing. Ken Napke, he wants to penetrate. Camp has to kick it back out. And Dominique almost to steal, loses it out of bounds after he knocked it out of the hands of Corey Blick. Good to see his hands active early on, Mike.
Well, the kid that's guarding I don't believe he can handle it.
Joe Kearns gets it on the right side to Blick, back up top. Chris Gonzalez, a 6'5" junior, guarded by Clay. Tries to dribble in the lane. Oh, that's a travel, went up with it. Clay, jump ball they're going to say though. Alternate possession. No, it's not alternate. Defensive jump ball, so it goes to the Bison as Clay Martin starts with a strong defensive play.
That's great defense right there. But again, the matchup is Gonzalez, I believe, is going to favor. Dominic got right there, got a good look. Like you said, I think he was surprised he was right there in the ring.
Clay Martin in the front court, almost lost it. Guarding him is Joe Kearns. Clay looks left side. Quinn open for three on the way, and a short, long rebound is pulled down by Corey Blick. Nice to see, though, that he was open so early. Usually teams smothering Quinn to begin the ball game. No score with a minute gone by. Westmont College has the basketball on their second possession. Napke gets it inside. Gomes spinning around. He traveled with it. Good defense. Stephen Lookout as Gomes turned to look at the basket, and there was a big hand there from Stephen Lookout, so he traveled with it.
I really doubt if Gomes is facing an athlete of Lookout's caliber, not in the block.
Not just size, he's got athleticism. Clay Martin, full court man-to-man pressure by Joe Kearns. High post to Stephen Lookout. Stephen turns, hands to Dominique. Left baseline. Clay open for three. Got it! Oh, Clay Martin! That's only his 10th three-pointer of the season. That bodes well for the Bison.
What they did, they doubled off on the top key. They're not going to shoot it, and he made it pay right there.
They got to. He's only 22% from three-point range. 9 of 41 before that one went down. Gomes in the lane, spins, shot is blocked! Stephen Lookout sends it right back to him. For Lookout, his 41st of the year. Corsi controls the loose ball. Out to Clay Martin, up top, Stephen Lookout. Right wing, Quinn Woldridge. 2 minutes gone by, the Bison up 3-0. Dominique at the top of the key, right wing to Quinn. You heard Coach Hoffman talk about patience, the Bison displaying it here. Clay lobs down to Stephen, now tough pass, and it's stolen away as Stephen can't control it. Coming away, Corey Blick. He gets it right side, in the lane, Napke, and he's fouled by Clay Martin on the reach. As Clay had to play defense, with the Bison getting back slowly defensively, Stephen Lookout had fallen down. And so Clay with the reaching foul, his first, and to the line is going to be Ken Napke. 58 of 93 at the line this year, 62.4%. Westmont doesn't shoot free throws as well as the Bison. Did I say that the right way?
Yes, you did. I'm watching a little bit of the interplay there. I see Clay giving a little look of disconcertment to Stephen Lookout. And we love Stephen. Right. He needs to catch. That was not a good. It was a good pass. It would have been a dunk. He's got to get ready to play it. Then he lopes back down the floor and goes beats him to play. So he needs to step it up right off the bat.
Napke missed the first but hit the second, and it's 3-1. The Bison out in front. 17:35 to go here in the first half. Corsi left wing finds Quinn cutting to the basket. Head fakes, reverse layup, missed it. Rebound, Brian Gomes has it. Oh, Quinn had a good look, came up empty. Blick up ahead to Napke running the court on the left baseline. Looked like he got away with a traveler, maybe out of bounds. Back up top, Corey Blick hands it off to Chris Rodriguez, or Gonzalez, excuse me. Back over to Corey Blick, left wing. Bison playing the matchup zone here now. Joe Kearns looks out to Corey Blick on the left wing, back to Kearns, in the lane to Gomes at the free throw line. Turns, looking in, wants to dribble, kicks it out. Corey Blick, left wing three on the way, no good. Rebound tipped up, no good by Gomes. Gets it back, follow shot, no good. Blocked from behind by Stephen, but he gets it back, and Brent Ansel steals it from him. His 39th of the year, another block for Stephen. Coursey looks down to look out, makes the catch, double team, kick out to Clay. He dribbles up, looks baseline in Ansel, double clutch, hit the layup. Great assist from Clay Martin. Brent Ansel's first two, the Bison go up 5-1.
They look pretty active early, Lance.
Yes.
Got a lot of high energy.
Here come the Warriors back on offense. Isaiah Lane set to check in for the Bison. Corey Blick in the lane, they find Gomes, he'll shoot it from 10 and hit it. Got that one off. Where was the defense? He didn't get there. Steven didn't in time. Gomes his first two. 5-3 Bison advantage. Brent Ansel has it up top. Right wing to Quinn Wooldridge. Looking into Steven. Feeds it to him. He turns baseline on Gomes and has the ball stripped away. Joe Kearns to steal. And here come the Warriors. Corey Blick fills the lane. Out of control. Oh, don't call Clay for the foul, please. And it's not. It's going to be, I believe, on Dominique Coursey with the reach. And on Dominique, that is going to be his first, team second against the Bison. At the line, Corey Blick leads the team at the line, 85%, 34 of 40 on the year. Jeremy Callison and Isaiah Lane going to check in after this free throw by Blick. Shot is up and good. His first points of the night. Callison is a 5'10 sophomore from Ketchum. He's played in all 37 games this year, leads the Bison at the line, 80.8%, 6 points, a rebound, 2 assists a game. He scored 4 points in each of the first two games. Isaiah Lane, a 6'9 sophomore from Baltimore, 4 points, 3 rebounds a ball game. He had 6 points, 5 rebounds in the first game against Auburn Montgomery. Blick hits the second free throw. He's got 2, and it's now 5-5. 16 minutes to play first half. Now the Warriors try to trap Clay as he crosses midcourt. They find Quinn open left baseline. Double clutch from 10, missed it. And the rebound is tipped out. Brent Ansel runs it down, and it's stolen from behind him by Joe Kearns. He's going to go all the way. Layup is good. Kearns first two. I tell you what, we're going to see hustle on both ends of the court.
Good job by Clay there, not picking up his second foul, Lance.
7-5. Warriors now lead it by 2. Callison flashes up top with it. Looks baseline into Brent. Got by his man. Shot is blocked, though, after the double clutch, but Brent tips it out to Jeremy Callison. Great defense there, as it looked like Brent was going to have an uncontested layup. Now he throws it right wing. Callison on the way for 3. Left it short. Long rebound. Ansel can't save it, although he got a hand on it. Brent active on the boards early on, but the Bison not getting very many shots to fall as Westmont the 2-point lead in the ball with 15-17 to play here in the first half.
That's not the shot we wanted on that possession, Lance. We didn't take the shot that we wanted.
Chris Gonzalez in the front court. Has it up top on the right wing to Joe Kearns. In the lane, they find Gomes. Clay almost strips it loose, deflects the pass. Out of bounds at least. So active hands. We're seeing it from Clay Martin and Joe Kearns. Those two guys probably very similar, the point guards for these two teams.
The dead spot in that zone, though, is that little spot just inside the top of just inside the free throw line. We've got to defend that spot. Because Gomes knows what to do when he catches it.
Stephen Lookout back in for Isaiah Lane, and Craig White in for the first time, 6'7 junior from Houston, Texas, coming in for Brent Ansel. Chris Blick has it left wing, dumps it down to Ken Napke, turns, looks at the basket, now wants to penetrate in on Craig White, spins, shoots the bank shot from 5, missed it. Callison gets the tip rebound from Craig White. Up ahead to Clay Martin, here come the Bison. Clay on the left wing, skips it right wing. Jeremy's wide open this time, 3 is up, rims out, no good. Oh, that ball was halfway down, and the rebound is tipped over to Brian Gomes. Westmont gets it back. Bison shooting cold early on with only 5 points in the first 5.5 minutes. Joe Kearns has it out on the left wing for the Warriors. Gets the screen up top with it. Bison have to switch. Gomes gets it out to Kearns. He's open for 3 on the way. No good. Rebound tipped around. Clay Martin has it. Craig White, the second straight time he tipped the rebound, and another Bison was the beneficiary of it. Clay's got it. Left wing up top to Stephen Lookout. Callison now out on the wing. Baseline to Quinn. He's covered. Quinn dumps it down. No pass deflected by Gomes out of bounds as Gomes dives for it. Ball stays with the Bison.
You know what, Lance? Watching them is a lot like watching us.
It is.
They're a very similar team to us. Same type of concept. They play point zone. They play a tough man. They run a good half-court set. Really, it's a very comparable team.
They get some substitutions in. Brian Hahn, a 6'8 senior from Livermore, California. Craig White gets it down to Lookout. He's double teamed. Back to Craig. Out to Dominique Coursey, left wing. 14 minutes to go first half. 10 on the shot clock for the Bison. Craig White has it up top. Left side to Dominique. Going to try to go one-on-one. Dominique skips it out to Clay on the right wing. He's going to dribble to the baseline, pulls up from 10, missed it, rebound, Brian Gomes already. He's having a big day on the boards as the Bison missing a lot of shots. Blick, left wing, Joe Kearns wide open all day for 3, hit it. Joe Kearns with 5, and Bob Hoffman wants a timeout. A full timeout, we'll take a break. 13:33 to play first half, 10-5. Westmont leads the OBU Bison. This is Bison basketball on AM 1450. 60. No, Jeremy's playing time. Yeah, but this
What's the deal right there?
is a 9-0 run. Ray, is this 9 straight? 9 straight?
We were at 3-1.
We were at 5-1, weren't we? And they scored 9 straight?
The official host of this year's tournament is the Tulsa Sports Commission. In 1999, the Florida Sports Commission will assist in over 20 events that will generate over $49 million in economic impact to Tulsa. The NAIA is grateful for the support of the Tulsa Sports Commission.
Lance Norris and Mike Hall back here with you at the Reynolds Center. Bison 2 of 10 from the field to start. Westmont 3 of 8. OBU down by 5 as Westmont has scored 9 straight now, leading it 10-5. Lookout turns from 10, missed it. Dominic Coursey gets the rebound away from Hahn, goes up, off glass, missed it. Tip is up and in. I believe Craig White is the man to give credit for that. And hey, he earned it. 2 tips down here on this end where he couldn't grab the ball, and he gets dividends on the other end with a tip that falls in. Bison now down 10-7 here in the first half, 13 minutes to play. Joe Kearns looks in the lane to Gomes. He's going to dribble down, finds Brian Hahn. He is hammered by Dominic Coursey and will shoot 2. That's the second on Dominique, and right now the Warriors, it's too easy for them getting the ball to Gomes there at the high post.
They're following the soft spot of the zone just inside the free throw line. When he gets it there, he knows how to finish. Either a great pass or, in that particular case, he got double teamed and kicked it down the baseline. But we put him on the line. That was a good foul.
Yeah, you got to. Now Stephen Lookout may have some blood. Yeah, he's got it on his, I see some on his rear end, I see some on his side. I don't know if that's his problem under his armpit, the cyst or whatever. Craig White, I think, has got some as well. Elbows. Referee's telling everybody, hold up the elbows, let's check them out. And they're going to go check the other guys down there as well. And I tell you what, this is the kind of team, and we're the same way. You know, we don't make thinking like they're awesome when we're not, but this kind of team, you better bring it for 40 minutes because they're going to.
They're not going away. This is going to be a dogfight, I can tell you right now.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what the key is going to be, in my opinion. Right now, we have to get our energy level up a little higher. We're just a little bit slow waking up, and we need to start fighting and competing. This team's going to compete with you. We went for a little loose ball out here, and we thought, well, we've got it, and all of a sudden, Kern, I believe is that 22, is Kern.
Yeah, Kearns.
Comes from behind, gets it, comes down, and makes a good play, and these kids are scrapping.
Brian Gomes already has 4 rebounds in the first 6 minutes of the ball game. 7 minutes.
I don't know how much longer Coach Hoffman will stay with that point zone because they're fine. They're well coached and they're finding the soft spot in that zone at this moment. And, it's tough to guard that area if you've got, and these kids can all make entry passes. And inside that free throw line, if you can get the ball in there, you're going to get a good shot against that zone.
They wipe off the blood. We're ready to shoot free throws. Brian Hahn at the line for 2 shots. 59 of 92 at the line this year, 64.1%. First shot up for Hahn is good. And so Westmont, both these teams shoot a lot of free throws, a lot more than their opponents. But right now, Westmont has been to the line a lot. Bison haven't been there yet. 11-7, Warriors lead it. Second shot for Hahn is good. He's got 2. And now full court man-to-man is Kenny Soodle in to run the point for the Bison. 5'9" senior out of Oklahoma City. 2 points, a rebound, and 3 assists per ball game. And then Kenny loses the ball out of bounds. The pressure by Joe Kearns. Bob Hoffman thought there was a foul call on Kearns. Should have been, but there wasn't.
I don't think there was a foul there, Kenny. I mean, that's just good defense. He beat him to the spot, a little bit of contact. I just think it was great defense.
Joe Kearns forces the turnover, and the Warriors get it back. They've got a new player in the lineup as well. Kevin Falconer, a 6'1" sophomore from Preston, California. Joe Kearns has it up top, dribbles left side, pass deflected inside. Good job as they couldn't get it to Gomes, and Clay has the loose ball. Here comes OBU. On the wing, Clay dribbles down, kicks it out to Kenny Soodle out on the right wing. Up top, Stephen Lookout. Left side to Clay Martin. He'll dribble around, look right wing. Kenny, open 3, on the way. Got it! Hey, Kenny and Clay, they've already each hit a 3-pointer. That is huge, only his 7th of the season. Hey, you're that wide open, you've got to make them pay. Bison down 12 to 10 now after Kenny Soodle's three-pointer. Up top, Brian Combs has it 19 feet away from the basket. Looking around, now he wants to go one-on-one on the lookout, dumps it out to Chris Gonzalez. He'll launch a set shot three, rims out. Lookout has the position and the board. Here come the Bison. Kenny Soodle in the front court. 12 minutes to go, first half. Bison down by 2. Lobs at high post to Craig White, playing good minutes early. Clay Martin now spinning around on the wing, picks up his dribble over to Dominique Coursey, left wing. Dominique wants to go one-on-one against Gonzalez, dribbling around, throws it back out to Kenny Soodle. They're going to run flat. I could read Kenny's lips, so Dominique Coursey's one-on-one play. Look, they know what's coming on. John Moore says double down on him. Dominique dribbles down now, has the ball stripped loose. Oh, looked like some arms were slapped there. One on the shot clock, but that's going to be a shot clock violation. Oh, looked like as Dominique was going up with it, he had his arms way out. Looked like it was just taken away from him. But the 35-second shot clock violation gives it back to Westmont.
You know, we talked about last night that against the first two teams we played, we were able to get our first option in our plays. This team has got us well scouted. We're having to go to second, third options, and it's going to be a dogfight because of it.
Yeah, when they ran flat, John Moore, their coach, when jumping up, they knew exactly what was coming. Brian Combs back to the basket, penetrates in the lane, spinning around, head fake, goes up from 8 feet, missed it, and Lookout has the rebound. Good defense by Stephen Lookout as coach rewards him. Clay into Brent Ansel, head fake goes up, off glass, hit it. And I'll tell you what though, I'm telling you, that's 3 times already. Looks like they're letting them play pretty physical, but we're tied at 12. The Bison now have rallied back with 5 straight points. Falconer in the lane to Gomes. He leans in from 5, goes up and hit it, just kind of lofted it up towards the rim. And Gomes now with 4 points in the early going. He's a great big man. And I don't mean in size as much as I do mean in just the way he plays. Clay Martin, the left wing, goes baseline to Kenny Soodle on the left side. Kenny trying to dribble out of trouble with Chris Blick all over him. Good screen there by Brent Angel. Blick took a hit. Now Brent Angel left wing, fakes the 3, dribbles in, kick out to Kenny Soodle. Back up top to Brent. Left side, Dominique Coursey. Dominique goes up to Clay. Bad pass, but Clay runs it down. 8 on the shot clock. Clay leads in from 10, no good. Rebound is pulled down by Brian Hahn. Bison didn't get a good look that time. 14-12, Westmont leads it. We're halfway through the first half. Chris Gonzalez up top to Chris Blick. Down to Brian Gomes, who is it? No, Brian Hahn throws it on the right wing. 3 on the way and no good by Westmont. Rebound, Clay Martin, good position inside. Couldn't tell he missed that. I believe Falconer up ahead to Lookout! Oh, he throws it hard with the right hand. That's what you got to do. Get back quickly. Something you really can't coach until you play against.
It was a great pass by Clay right there. Good look at it. Perfect pass, man.
Stevens' first 2. It took him 10 minutes to score. They need more production out of him. Right side, Kevin Falconer dumps it down to Gomes, back to the basket, turns, looks left wing to Chris Blick. He'll launch the 3 on the way, missed it, long rebound. Dominique Coursey has it just in front of us. Bison fans coming to life as more and more of them show up here for this early game. Dominique on the right wing, skips it up top. Brent Ansel open for 3, no good, long rebound is pulled down by Chris Gonzalez. That was a good look, but it didn't go for Brent Ansel. Kevin Falconer up top, throws it right side to Corey Blick, excuse me. Now Brian Gomes with it, near the top of the key, looks down. Chris Gonzalez posting up, offensive foul, leads in with the shoulder into the chest of Clay Martin. Good defense, and the foul on Gonzalez is the first foul of the ball game on Westmont. Are you kidding me?
They had let it play. You know, we did a little whacking down here too a while ago, but I believe Brent Ansel got fouled in the layup opportunity. But you know, our energy level's coming up a little bit here the last couple of minutes, Lance.
Nothing like a Stephen Lookout jam to get that going. Clay just threaded the needle beautifully. 8:50 to play first half. We're tied up at 14. Kenny Soodle in the front court up top. Gets it to Brent Ansel as Clay's going to get a breather here with Jeremy Callison in the lineup. Quinn has it left wing now. Over to Kenny on the baseline. Kenny bounces it into Brent, almost lost it, falling out, saves it back out. Good play by Kenny Soodle to retrieve the basketball. Shot clock is at 10 now. Quinn has it left wing way up top. Looks to Jeremy Callison off the screen. Jeremy lost it over to Quinn. He's going to have to hurry. Pull up for 3 on the way. Missed it. Rebound. Look out the offensive board. Shot is blocked, but he's fouled, and he will shoot 2. Lookout's ready to battle inside, and the foul looks like it's going to be called inside on Brian Hahn, his first, team second. Lookout at the line. I don't know what John Moore's arguing about. That'll be the first trip to the line for the OBU Bison.
Clay got his 30-second rest, and he's coming back.
Yeah, he was for one possession.
That's right, one possession, and he's back in.
Stephen Lookout, 55.8% at the line this year, but he's been doing better here in this tournament. He really has started to shoot better.
Shot well in the conference tournament, Lance.
Kenny Sodal out, good minutes from him, knocking down a 3. Clay's back in, and Lookout will get a second free throw. 3 points now for him in the ballgame. Bison now with the lead again, 15-14. Second shot for Stephen, swish. That was a thing of beauty. He's got 4. He's going to check out as Isaiah Lane getting the shoe tie. He's back in the lineup for the Bison. Need to get some good minutes from Zeke. Get in there and wear down these guys. They don't have the depth in the post. Yeah, they got 12 guys they can play, but their post is not where their depth is.
That's exactly right. Trying to push the ball into that.
And they bring one in, Michael Payne. He does not look anything like Brian Gomes, a 6'4 junior from Fresno, California. Right wing with it, Kevin Falconer. Falconer gets a screen, comes up top, but Isaiah Lane's there, back on the right side. Another guy just in, Joe Ortiz. Inside turnaround shot, missed. Isaiah Lane the rebound. He's fouled by Ken Napke coming over his back. Zeke grabs the hand just to make sure you're not doing any funny stuff there. But the foul on Napke is going to be his first, team third. So each team now with 3 fouls here in the first half. Bison defense coming to life.
Very good defense and a great block out right there by Zeke. And you know, per minute, Zeke gets a lot of production for us, man.
Yeah. He's going to check out already. Stephen Lookout got a one possession break.
He comes in, gets fouled, gets a good rebound.
Clay Martin's going to bring it up now. Kevin Falconer on him all the way up the court. Clay gets it up top to Brent Ansel, up near midcourt actually. Brent now dribbles up, looks back door, it's covered, turns, hands it off to Quinn. Quinn on the right wing, picks up his dribble in trouble, but gets it out to Brent Ansel. Now up top to Clay Martin with the basketball. 7 different OBU players already rebounding as Clay dribbles up, shoots the runner from 10, missed it, but he's fouled. Falconer, good position, but kind of went for the block a little bit and got the slap on the wrist. And on Kevin Falconer, that'll be his first. Only a last name you hear in California.
How about our stat man, Johnny on the spot? It's amazing the little tidbits that they'll just
Nuggets.
reach out there and grab.
He'll find you some nuggets.
Hey, their defense, they defend the guard position very well, don't they? Their guards play hard defense.
Clay Martin, no, we gave him some grief last night in our post game about his free throws, and he's at the line, misses the first. It's Fred Fair. Fred Fair saying he's the one who's worked with Stephen Lookout on the free throws. Clay's got a second attempt at it, 67.4% at the line. The lefty shoots it and is on the scoreboard again. He's got 4 now. And the Bison go up by 3, 17-14.
Kicked him about his free throws, and he stepped it up a level.
Well, he missed the first. Joe Kearns is back in the lineup. They need a lot of minutes from him. He's their best guard so far that I've seen out there today. Corey Blick on the left wing, comes through a screen, but Clay's right there with him. Down to Gomes, who's back in the lineup, dribbles up, shoots it from 5, and it pops out, and Stephen Lookout the board. Stephen doing it on the defense. He's got 5 boards. Clay, a rainbow pass to Dominique Corsi. He's in some trouble and calls a 20-second timeout. That's what you got to do. He was pinned in the corner. 20-second timeout brought to you by Louder Transportation Company. Stephen Lookout, he's an offensive machine, but so far, he's done as good as you can do because Gomes, maybe a guy who does have better footwork than Brent Angel in the post, better speed, a bigger build, but Stephen's been there with him step for step, and Gomes hasn't had the success that he's used to.
I just wonder if it's Bison magic night. That ball goes in the hole and comes out. I don't know how it came out. It could be Bison magic.
I'll take it.
It could be like the flea flicker, Elvis. Nebraska.
You got it.
Peacock.
From Dean the Dream.
He threw the pass. That was after the Texas game.
Yeah. We won't talk about that. We never know we're going to need Dean on the resume, so.
Oh, okay.
6:56 to play first half. Bison leading 17-14 as they've scored 5 straight points here. Brent Ansel has it up top for OBU. Looks back door, Quinn's covered. Out to Dominique Corsi. Dominique inside, Stephen turns and just drops it in. Position, he worked for it, made it an easy basket for him, Mike.
You know, that's a little bit of a variation of that curl play. And it worked well against Stephen, great post-up position.
And Bob Hoffman likes to get in coaching battles. Gomes inside, good move, turned around from 5 is good. He's going to get his. He's got 6 now, and it's 16-19. OBU leads by 3. Quinn on the left wing, 6:20 to play in the first half. Up top gets it to Dominique Corsi. Dominique wants to take Kearns right to the rack, goes up, off glass, missed it, got his own rebound, follow shot, no good, got his own tip, and it is no good, stays alive, tipping around, and a rebound pulled down by Gomes. Dominique had 3 shots and missed them all. Joe Kearns the other way with it, but at least he's battling inside. We like to see that. Corey Blick out on the right wing. Under 6 minutes now to play. Lobs it down to Gomes. Lookout went for the steal and leads to a layup for Gomes. Gomes now with 8. It's spelled just like Marcelo Gomez, but it's Gomes. Just like they called Marcelo up in Kansas City. 5:45 to play here in the first half. Bison lead cut to 1. Quinn posting up. Corey Blick goes up, fouled from behind, and he'll shoot 2. Good spin move. Quinn got off that screen quickly. That left him wide open.
We're running some different looks off our same sets. As one player a while ago, usually what we do is we run, Quinn doesn't get the back door, he's running the 2 guard up for a 3 at the top. But we run a slip that time. Look at it. So Bobby's put in a couple of adjustments. These kids can play defense. Westmont's a good defensive team.
You're right about that. Quinn's first free throw, he missed it. 75.6% at the line this year. He'll get a second crack at it. And this is a basketball game, but there's also a chess match going on.
Absolutely, exactly what's going on. There's some pieces being moved over on the benches over there.
Chris Gonzalez back in the lineup as Kevin Falconer will check out. Second free throw. Oh, Quinn hit it, but they're saying a lane violation against the Bison. So mark it off. The Bison come up empty with 2 free throw opportunities. And in the game that appears like it could be very tight, every point could be very critical. 19-18, Bison lead cut to 1. Is off the screen, open for 3 is Corey Blick. And that was Dominique's man. Maybe a little lack of intensity there by Dominique, and Blick has 5. They lead it now 21-19 as the Warriors come fighting back. And now an offensive foul, they're going to call inside. Is this on Lookout battling for position? Yep, looks like it is, and on Steven that'll be his first. That was away from the ball as well. Timeout? No, we're going to have some subs. Kenny Soodle comes in for Dominic Corsi. And Bob Hoffman having a word with him. Steven Lookout checks out as well as Isaiah Lane in the lineup for him. Bison got to dig deep here because, the last few minutes haven't gone their way. You got to get that mojo going back in the right direction. Chris Gonzalez has it back up top to Joe Kearns, right wing Corey Blick. Back to Kearns, left side. They work it to Gonzalez, looking into Gomes. He's covered over to Corey Blick. Baseline. Knapke, pass deflected, but running it down is Gonzalez at the free throw line from 15, missed it. Gomes tips the rebound out to Joe Kearns. Gets it right back to Gomes. Posting up on the right side with Zeke. Now they work it up top. Clay, did he deflect it? Did anybody touch it for OBU? The ref says the ball stays with Westmont. He didn't see it.
I think that was off that kid right there.
Looked like he could have been. Right side, Joe Kearns up top. Chris Gonzalez. Back up top to Kearns. Now Corey Blick. Bison playing zone. That's why there's so much passing. Now driving in is Chris Gonzalez. And we're going to have a foul against the Bison. And that's going to be their 5th here of the half. And it's on Isaiah Lane. That's going to be his first. Warriors to inbound underneath their basket. 4.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Chris Gonzalez throws it out to midcourt. Joe Kearns, smart play, as if he caught that ball and came down, he may have been over and back. Brian Gomes has it at the free throw line. Watching everybody move around as he dribbles, kicks it out to Corey Blick. He traveled with it off the outlet pass. Good defense by Zeke and Kenny.
Kenny doubles down and jumps back and causes the guy to travel. That's just a great hustle play right there. Kenny's giving us some good minutes tonight.
Sure has. Now we need some points here. 21-19, Westmont out in front. Low-scoring ball game here with 4:10 to play first half. Quinn, right baseline, got open for 3, missed it, long rebound, and Brian Gomes takes it away from Kenny Soodle. No offense to Kenny, but that's no matchup for Gomes on a rebound. Joe Kearns has it up top. 4 minutes to play in the first half. Bison not getting any points yet from Quinn in the first half. That's been good for him in the second half of ball games, though. Gomes flashes it out to Kearns' left wing. He spots up for 3 on the way, missed it. Fight for the rebound, out of bounds off the ref's head, and they say the ball stays with the Warriors. Well, of all the games so far, this one's been the toughest officiated against the Bison.
That's right there in front of him. He missed that. That was a miss right there.
Hey, if there's a guy to get to a ball, Gomes is going to get a hand on it, and that's what looked like happened. Warriors basketball, quick inbound, they get it. Kearns dumps it down to Gomes. Right back to Kearns on the right wing. He gives it to Gomes, posting up Zeke. They go for the strip, out to Kearns, right back to Gomes. They play the two-man game, shot is up. He missed it. Brent Ansel had the rebound, knocked out of bounds. How about an over-the-back call? Over-the-back call. My goodness, as Ansel had the position and looked like he was bumped inside by Michael Payne, no call. Bison got to just put this behind him here. Quick inbound comes to Gomes. He spins in the lane, leaves it left side to